This is our December 27th, 2015 training call. And sorry about the last 2 weeks. I guess the holidays just got the best of me, and I didn't realize it was Sunday, and then didn't get ready, and I didn't want to waste anybody's time and just ramble. So we just went ahead and bypassed those 2 weeks. But we're getting back into it in time for 2016. Okay, this is going to be a short call. I may do another one midweek, and I may just wait until next Sunday. Either way, I do have something else ready for us for January. But for now and for tonight and for the next 4 days, this one's going to be short and to the point, because we do still have some things that we're focusing on before this month is actually over. So don't quite look too far into January just yet. It is okay if you've booked stuff already, that's great. Just don't get too carried away bypassing the next 4 days. Anyways, we'll go into it. So some of my first tips are going to be to focus on ASVPs as usual. They're just really easy, and especially right now, they come with the $80 voucher. I think the RE9 set's also an $80 voucher. You might want to double check before you tell somebody that. But I know the nutrition kit is an $80 voucher, so that's a great selling point. Just tell people that have been kind of on the fence about it that if they do it right now, they'll get that $80 voucher to go toward their next order. And a lot of people will be motivated by that. So definitely follow up with ASVP people. Those are good little chunks of about 250 plus RV or QV, sorry, to go in and to chunk down your goal, your number, whatever it is. Whether you're going for district manager, whether you're going for getting a lot of volume for the trip, whether you're just trying to get into qualification, whatever your goal is, don't sell yourself short already at this point and just think, oh, well, there's only 4 days left. I can't do this because that's not enough time or whatever. A lot of times if you look back at the things that you have done, you'll notice that you've probably sold like $1,000 worth of stuff in a day just by talking to people and finding out who wants the ASVPs and all of that. So don't really limit yourself to the days because if you really look at your month as a whole, especially if you're doing like 2 presentations a week, then that means that your volume is coming from 2 days out of the whole week. So even if you don't have a presentation, you can still talk and follow up with all these people. Just don't really think of the time limit. Obviously, you want to work for the deadline, but anyways, don't limit yourself. Call all of your PCs that have current rewards and let them know. First of all, some of them may be expiring here in 4 days. And then also just let them know that the double volume is still going on. Because if they reorder in January, if their points are expiring then, they're just going to get the regular rewards on it. But if they go ahead and order this month, then they get double, so they get more off the next order. So a lot of people will probably want to do that. And you most certainly do not want to let the people who already have $80 vouchers pass those up. So in the past, whenever we had something similar and PCs had a lot of rewards credit like that, I would offer those vouchers to other people if they weren't going to use them. Now, double check and make sure, because it's crazy to not use $80 off of an order plus their regular 20% discount. That's like crazy insane. So be sure and double check that they actually don't want to use them. But if they're not wanting to, sometimes I'll offer those rewards to people who I know love Arbonne, but maybe they don't order all the time, but they order sometimes. Like, for example, my mom, she is supportive, but she doesn't necessarily order constantly because she thinks it's expensive or whatever. So you can offer things like that to those people, and you're getting the regular QV for the order with the $80 off and the 20%. So you're getting increments of $150 with all of those orders, or minimums of $150. So definitely look at those. Something else I was also doing, and I wouldn't do this with a lot of people because then they might tell other people how they got to do it. So don't really offer it to everyone, because the PC ASVP and the $80 voucher is a great reward in and of itself, so don't really do this for everyone. But if you have somebody that's kind of on the fence, or they've asked about the detox, they're not really wanting to spend the money, then maybe offer one of those rewards to them. Say if you can get them their detox kit at 40% off plus another $80 off if they'll do it. So how that would work is you would just place the order under a preferred client that already has the $80, and then it's going to replace their $80 with an ASVP purchase. So both people are going to get the discount. You're not going to take anything away from your preferred client. So that's just a little trick. I'm going to do that with my mom because I've been trying to get her to detox for a while, and she just decided that was an offer she couldn't turn down. So I'm going to do that and put an order under a preferred client, and it's just going to replace their rewards. I hope. If you want me to be the test dummy, I will. But they should still get the double rewards this month. And like I said, I wouldn't offer that to that many people, because new preferred clients will also get their $50 free product, and then their membership fee is waived. They just don't get the additional $80 off this initial purchase. So anyways, that's kind of a judgment call, and desperate times call for desperate measures. In the last few days, we might get a little desperate if you're trying to hit a certain number, so that you can have, volume toward the trip, or if you're promoting or whatever. Anyway, so if you have any questions about that, just let me know. Check back with the people who have been considering the detox and kind of just give them a little reminder. People aren't thinking about your Arbonne business over the holidays. I mean, some of them might be, but for the most part, like if they were thinking about detoxing, and especially if they feel like I do today, which the only thing I can think of is how bad I need to detox today. But if they're feeling, and especially with this weather, people are just lounging, not thinking about stuff like that. So be the reminder. Ask if they are still wanting to do that. See if they're still interested. Remind them that the $80 voucher is only going to be good, or is only going to be possible this month. Just tell them all the different perks to doing it this month. And in January, we'll have tons of people doing the detox, so they'll have tons of people to get support from and all of that. And it's kind of exciting. It's like the New Year's resolution stuff, so they can get in on all of that excitement too. So just definitely follow up with those people. Make lists. I'm really bad about just remembering or trusting myself to remember, and I try not to do it, but sometimes I still catch myself. But I just have to make a list and write people down. So I know someone who was interested in it. She hasn't gotten back with me, so I'm going to get back with her tomorrow. I've got my own name written down because I know that I need to order one for myself. And then my mom's is written down. So I know that those 3 kits are kits that I have that are going to be going in. So that's another thing too, if you're kind of trying to project how much volume you're looking at, how much you're going to need left, whatever you're needing. But make a list so you don't leave anyone out of the group too. You definitely don't want somebody to order all their products and not get put into the group, because the group is the best part about what we do, because without it, you're kind of lost, because I've done it before and it was not that easy. The group definitely is the game changer. So double rewards, as far as I know, unless they change it after this month, will be over at the end of December. They'll still be able to use the rewards, but they won't be able to accumulate double rewards any longer past the 31st. And if for any reason, whenever you put an order in this month, if it doesn't double, you need to call and have them fix it. I saw that was happening at the beginning of the month, but they may have fixed it by now. So anyways, just keep an eye out for that. Watch all your numbers to make sure everything's going in correctly. Already talked about using the PC rewards. So here's what we got. 4 days left of the month, and 3 if you don't want to count tonight, but you can definitely text people and call people tonight because it's only 9:11. Anyways, So don't give up on any kind of goal that you have right now. I know it seems big, but it's kind of one of those things, it seems impossible until after you do it. Sometimes you just need a small breakthrough to realize things that you're actually capable of, and things that you didn't think you could do. And you need to figure out that you can do that. So I am going to challenge you to just kind of put it in your head that absolutely you are going to reach your goal no matter what. You're going to fight tooth and nail for it. And I guarantee that if you work at it like that, you will. So don't limit yourself, like I was saying at the beginning. Don't think about how many days are left. Just work. Just do the work. Kind of like focusing on activity. A lot of the times that's kind of something that you'll do instead of focusing on the number, focus on the activity. So for the next 3 days, focus on the activity. It may not be a presentation, but it's not too late to get a detox presentation together, first of all. But it's also not too late at all to just follow up with people and find out who wants to order, who wants to detox, who might want to try something to help you out, different things that you can ask. So don't put a limit on it because you can do it. I promise. There are several of us on this team that have seen just the complete unthinkable happen in hours, days, minutes, weeks, you name it. We have seen things that you wouldn't think would be possible until you actually witness it happening for yourself. So just go for it. And after we get through with that, we are going to finish and we're all going to reach our goals. And we are going to start January. We can kind of look at it as a fresh start, a new page. I know in Arbonne we just go from month to month, and it's really nothing different, but we can take the beginning of the year kind of for ourselves to make it kind of refreshing, and new. We'll start with some stuff to get our calendars booked. I'm going to do some challenges and stuff as a team to help everyone, and I am going to have Brittany Slaughter train on the Deal or No Deal game that she's been doing at presentations, and it's helping book parties from parties because that's future business and that's what you want to keep going into the future. And we are going to become a region very soon. So put on your seatbelts, buckle up, and finish December really strong, and then we're going to go into January and we're going to hit the ground running. So anyways, good luck for the next 3 days, 3.5 days. If you have any questions, if you need any motivation, if you need anything, call your sponsor, call me, send me a message, let me know, because we are going to do it. We're going to look back and we're going to say, wow, we just did some really awesome stuff in 3 days. So anyways, good night, everyone.